We happen to have our office in Hudson, Wisconsin, right on the border. We're actually closer to, as close to St. Paul practically as we are River Falls and other bigger towns in Wisconsin. And so having the ability to have resources in both states. I happen to practice 90 to 95% of my time. I'm licensed in both states. I'm aware of the issues and some of the differences in the law in the primary areas where I practice. But in those areas where I don't practice frequently, I have 25 partners in our Minneapolis office. And so we have somebody who usually has had that issue come up in Minnesota. Certainly we can do the research in both states, but in Hudson we have a half hour to Minneapolis, and then we practice in about a 20 county area. So we're quite familiar with Wisconsin, and there are many times with people moving across the border. A lot of the people that live in Hudson actually have lived in Minnesota at some time, and so they bring sometimes their legal issues with them. And having somebody that understands the issues in both states can help work through those processes and understand, well, there is a major difference here. Either you do have a case. One example is the statute of limitations. In Wisconsin, for injury cases, it's 3 years. In Minnesota, it's 6 years. So, and it varies depending on the type of injury we're talking about. But those understanding what those differences are helps a lot. And then when you need to go beyond and sink deeper into the issues, you've got the resources of the other office. And I know our Minneapolis office, they rely on us in Hudson to be able to give them the current state of Wisconsin law and help their clients who need to be represented in Wisconsin courts, and we can do that.